I have finished my book club read for the month of February, and that is How to Unalive a Guy in 10 Dates. I absolutely devoured this. I had so much fun with this. So we followed Jamie Prescott. She is attending a speed dating event with her friend, and they're expecting to meet mediocre men and just eat street food, right? Have a few bevies, go home. Well, there's a blackout. The guy that sits across from her, he's unalived. Then when the lights come back on, well, they discover more bodies that have been. So now they're in a locked building with an unaliver. Now, what makes this book stand out so much for me is the fact that Jamie is actually like studying horror films, particularly slashers. And she really plays the final girl act so well. And she's following all of her horror movie rules as well. And I just found that so much fun. And I love the fact that every single chapter starts with like a little quote from all our favorite romantic films, but it has a slasher twist in it. I found that so much fun. When I was reading this, I was genuinely feeling like I was involved in a slasher film. And I loved how the romance was just kind of woven in between all of the horror that was going on. It was actually quite hysterical. Yeah, the romance in this was just so swoony, and it was darkly funny, and it was more like flirting is fatal in the most like horrific ways, but it was funny. It was chaos. Now, I was hooked from the beginning with this, but I did drop off about halfway because I was like, we're not really moving. We're in the same location. So it did drag a little, but it was still such a really good time though, because I understand the preface of this, that it had to be in the same location. I truly would have loved POVs from other victims and other people within the building as well. Or at least just the best friend that she went on the dates with. I would have loved to see her POV with everything, especially when they did split up. Now, with that being said, I definitely did love the writing style in this, and I would not hesitate picking up another book by Shaylee Thompson either. I really enjoyed her writing style in this. It was honestly so funny. It was so creative and very unique in what it was. Yeah, if you want a swoony, darkly funny romance with a horror style twist all throughout, I would highly recommend picking this up. It was a good, fun time.